Hey, Nancy, what is this mess? I can't believe it. A housewife who doesn't clean and goes out early in the morning to have fun? Are you getting this message? Donna, I'm at work. I'm not out having fun. Just get home and clean up right now. It's unacceptable to leave the house in such a chaotic state. I'll clean up as soon as I get home from work. Besides, I did tidy up a bit this morning. But with kids around, things just get messy again in no time. That's just an excuse. And look, there's laundry piling up too. I plan to take care of it tonight. Are you saying you won't be back until tonight? You know I have to leave the house early for work, right? It's impossible to finish all the chores in the morning. Housework should be done first thing in the morning. If the house isn't in order, the whole day goes wrong. I understand that, but that's only possible for full-time housewives, you know. It's normal for working moms to be out during the day. Doing housework at night has become more common. A wife's first priority should be housework, not her job. If you can't keep up with it, you should just quit your job. That's not an option. Housework isn't just for women. And actually, Ted helps out too. Letting him do housework? You're a disgrace as a wife. And I bet dinner tonight is going to be store-bought food again, isn't it? Honestly, unhealthy meals every night? You're really hopeless. Store-bought food? I rely on them maybe 2 or 3 times a month, but I mostly cook myself. Don't lie. You can't fool me just by putting them in different containers. I even checked the fridge earlier. It's obvious those are from the store. Donna, why do you hate store-bought food so much? They're expensive, too salty, and bad for your health. Serving that to your family? It's proof you don't care enough. But Donna, they're a lifesaver for working moms. I know homemade is best, but when things get too busy, sometimes you just have to rely on them. But having them almost every night? Absolutely not. I told you it's not every night. Plus, they've gotten better lately, and they're more balanced too. If you've got money to spend on that, why not save more instead? I don't think we need to worry so much about that. I'm working too, you know. We're managing just fine together. By the way, did you enter our house without asking again? Checking our laundry, peeking in our fridge. Could you please stop doing things like that? How dare you ask me that? This is my house, so I can do as I please. That defeats the purpose of living separately. What's wrong with checking on where my son lives? Anyway, please don't come into our place when we're not home. And if you plan to visit, let us know in advance. Giving orders to me? Why did I end up with such a defiant and selfish daughter-in-law? Disaster! I'm going back to work now. What? I told you to come back immediately. Even you, who's never worked, should know that's impossible. This is exactly why I was against Ted marrying a woman who doesn't stay home. The neighbors might even gossip that he doesn't earn enough, so you have to work. The only stay-at-home wife is the one who lives 2 doors down. Oh, I forgot you were a stay-at-home wife too. Sorry. You're being sarcastic. Are you mocking stay-at-home wives? I'm not mocking anyone. You think working and earning money makes you better? Ugh. This is why you don't care if the house is neglected. That's not it. Every family has its own solution, so it doesn't matter whether the wife stays home or works. No one these days looks down on a working wife. Now I really have to get back to work. Wait, Nancy? Gotta go. Wait! What about the cleaning? The laundry? Honey, sorry to bother you at work. I need a favor. What's up? Can you pick up Roger today? A couple of my colleagues called in sick or had personal issues, so I can't get away. No problem for me. I'm definitely leaving on time. Thanks so much. Honestly, if my mom could pick him up, we wouldn't have to rush around like this. She's got plenty of free time, but she never budges. Yeah, she insists it's my job. No matter how much I ask her, she just won't do it. By the way, I got a message from her. Did you guys argue again? She sent me, "You wouldn't want to eat store-bought food every day, right? Make your wife quit her job." She's always quick when it comes to stuff like that, huh? So, what's this about? I'm not sure either. For some reason, she thinks I'm serving store-bought food for dinner every night. She keeps telling me to stop because it's expensive and unhealthy. She lectured me about it again this morning. What the heck? You always cook from scratch. Like she's one to talk. She sneaks food from our fridge, and then she complains about you? Exactly. There have been so many times when I've had to cook dinner all over again, because she took what I made early in the morning. I'm really sorry about her. Even when I try to talk to her, she just won't listen. It's okay. It's not your fault. I just can't understand what's going on in her head. Me neither. I'd like to change the lock on the door, but I'm sure she'll make a big deal. Yeah, and she does dote on Roger despite everything. Oh, by the way, can you reserve his birthday cake? I was planning to stop by the bakery with him after picking him up today. Oh, right. His birthday party is this Saturday. Ask him what he wants and tell the staff when you place the order. Got it. Leave it to me. Sorry for asking so much, but thanks again. No worries. Good luck with your work. Nancy! I told you over and over that store-bought food is not okay. But you clearly don't listen at all. It's Saturday, and since I knew you'd be home today, I decided to do a thorough house check. Only to be shocked by the amount of pre-packed food you've got. Are you working today too? You must be. Using work as an excuse, you're skimping on cooking again, even on a Saturday. And fried chicken, of all things. Such an unhealthy choice. Just because Roger loves it doesn't mean you should feed him such greasy food. And what's this potato salad? It's drenched in mayonnaise and way too high in calories. This is definitely bad for Roger's health. And why is there a huge cake? How could you give him something so sweet? What kind of food education are you giving them? Back in the day, cakes were for special occasions only, not something you just have lying around. You probably got this for Ted and Roger since you're out during the day. But this is absolutely not acceptable. The size is ridiculous, too. Are you trying to make your husband and son overweight? Don't tell me you're unaware of the dangers of sugar. Too much of it doesn't just cause cavities and obesity. It increases the risk of diabetes. If you keep this up, Roger will have serious health issues when he's older. And did you know that too much sugar can also make people more emotionally unstable? Feeding them this stuff makes you a failure as a mother and a wife. Donna, answer the phone. What is it, Nancy? Aren't you working today? I'm off today. I just got home after running some errands, but did you do this? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. What on earth happened in my kitchen? All the food and the cake I prepared are gone. Oh, that! What was that awful half-hearted cooking? We know store-bought food is terrible in both taste and nutrition. I couldn't let my precious son and grandson eat that garbage, so I threw it all out. Oh my God, you threw it out? I felt bad wasting it, but it was for the sake of Ted and Roger. This is outrageous. Whose fault is it? You should be ashamed, feeding your family bad food every single day. I've had enough. Come over to my house right now. I'm going to teach you how to cook properly. And while we're at it, I might as well show you how to clean and do laundry from scratch. Today is going to be a full day of training for you as a daughter-in-law. Donna, did you forget what day it is today? I have no idea. Whatever your plans are, they don't concern me. Now hurry up and get over here. Are you enjoying making your grandson cry? What do you mean? What's this got to do with Roger? You really forgot. I'm sure I told you about it. What are you talking about? Enough with the chatter. Just come over here. I'm too stunned to say anything more. I'll leave the rest to Ted, so you can discuss it with him. Wait. How dare you talk like that without admitting your own faults? Mom, we need to talk. Oh, Ted, I was just about to call you. Okay. Ugh, listen to this. Nancy was planning to feed you and Roger store-bought food, even on the weekend. She really is a hopeless woman. The food you threw away was prepared for Roger's birthday party. What? Even the cake. He went to the bakery himself and ordered it. He was so excited about it. Roger's birthday? Yes. That fried chicken and potato salad, he specifically asked for that. Nancy got up early this morning and made them from scratch. Wait, they were homemade? Yup. She could have bought fried chicken, but she insisted on making it herself for Roger. She carefully controlled the oil temperature to get it crispy. And the potato salad was packed with Roger's favorite ingredients, made in a healthy way. Mom, it's awful that you just threw away such a carefully prepared meal based on looks alone. But And that's not all. The cake wasn't just any cake. It was an original design made just for Roger. Original? Yeah. He came up with the design himself and told the bakery what he wanted. That bakery is known for using high-quality ingredients. They don't use any additives. They keep the sugar low and they focus on the natural flavors of the ingredients. Nancy wanted to order from them because she knew it'd be a healthy option. Oh my God! I didn't know! Didn't you notice anything on the cake? Well, it said happy birthday on it. Oh! The actual birthday is the day after tomorrow, but we plan to celebrate today with his close friends. Nancy's parents are also coming over, so while the three of us went to pick them up at the airport, you threw everything out. Oh no! Nancy put her heart into making those meals for Roger, and now it's all ruined. And he was so looking forward to that cake. I completely forgot about his birthday. How could you forget your only grandchild's birthday? He's inconsolable, you know. No, but still. I had to throw the food away. Nancy's always buying store-bought stuff. So I assumed this time was the same. I didn't want you and Roger to eat unhealthy food, so I did it out of kindness. How is that kindness? Even if the chicken and potato salad weren't homemade, it's unforgivable to just throw away food like that. But... And Mom, you've been complaining that Nancy relies on store-bought food because she's too busy with work. But that only happens when both of us have to work late and can't find the time to cook. It doesn't happen often, and usually either she or I cook. Oh, come on. I've checked the leftovers in your fridge from time to time, and they all look store-bought. That just shows how good Nancy is at cooking. No way! Didn't you know? Her family runs a popular restaurant that's hard to book. She has a chef's license, and right now, she's working in the kitchen at her brother's restaurant, which she opened as an extension of the family business. There's no way she could be bad at cooking. This is the first time I hear about it. It was mentioned when you first met her family. Was it? You should have at least remembered the name of the restaurant. You've never been great at listening to people. And it's the same with Roger's birthday party. I'm pretty sure I reminded you multiple times that we were celebrating today. And another thing, why do you treat food so carelessly? Cooking isn't just about making food. It's about putting care and love into what you're making. Don't you understand that your selfish actions hurt others? Well, I understand, but... But what? You must have something to say. Go ahead, I'm listening. Well... I guess you have nothing else to say. Well, it's time to end this living arrangement. No, what are you saying? Neither Nancy nor I can live next door to you any longer. But if you move away, Roger will be sad. He loves me. You don't have to worry about that. Why not? He said he doesn't like you anymore because you didn't celebrate his birthday. No! He also said he doesn't like you even more because you're always mean to his mom. He doesn't want to see you anymore. You're lying. I've always spoiled him and helped babysit. You did spoil him sometimes, but only when you felt like it. And you never took him to the park or picked him up from school, did you? Even when we were swamped with work, you said that raising him was the mother's job. He noticed that, you know. He also listened, feeling sad, when you kept making snide remarks to Nancy every day. I can't believe this. Believing you when you said you were lonely after Dad passed and agreeing to live next door was a mistake. You said we'd support each other. But instead, all you've done is cause trouble. Moreover, making my wife and son unhappy? I won't forgive that, even if you are my mother. Ted, I'm coming over right now. Let's talk this out. Don't come. Why not? You'll only embarrass yourself if you do. What? We have Roger's friends and their moms here for the birthday party. Nancy's parents too. Oh. Everyone's upset and disappointed with what you've done. Especially Nancy's parents who work in the food industry. They're furious. And some of the moms here know you well. Don't embarrass yourself any further. It's humiliating for me as your son. No. Please, Ted. I'll apologize to Nancy and Roger. Please, don't talk about moving away. Ted! Donna kept persistently calling both Ted and me, but we turned off our phones and ignored her. We rescheduled and had a fun celebration for Roger's birthday later on. Of course, Donna wasn't there. We enjoyed ourselves in the backyard while she stayed quiet next door, probably listening to all the noise we were making. She eventually started crying to us, apologizing frantically, asking for forgiveness, and begging us not to abandon her because she didn't want to be alone. But we didn't change our minds and moved away the month after the birthday party. We left while she was away, making sure she wouldn't follow us, and didn't give her our new address. Ted hasn't blocked her just in case. According to him, even though she says she's sorry, she's still talking badly about me, saying mother should stay home instead of working. She wants us to live closer to her again, but I have no intention of ever seeing her again.